Welcome back to my channel. It's Powdered Cheese Aficionado. Today I'm going to be playing again with my AZORIUS control list in Standard. And if you are enjoying my content and want to subscribe to my channel, that would be greatly appreciated. It really helps me keep motivated to keep putting out videos because I love doing it. So with all that said, let's take a look at the list. In comparison to the last time I played this deck, I have made some little tweaks to mix it up a bit. I've added an exercise to the main because this card, while not being an instant, I think is a pretty good catch-all removal spell. And I've moved the requisition raid we had to the sideboard because it's so specific to artifacts and enchantments, even though there are a lot of those in today's Standard. I've kept the counterspell package of 4 No Moralize, 4 3 Steps Ahead, as well as 2 Spell Gyres, which give us some card advantage if we need to. And then I've gone up to 4 Deduce in the main, as well as 2 temporary lockdowns in the main, as well as 2 temporary lockdowns in the sideboard. This card has been a blue-white control staple for so long, but it just can't be ignored. It is very good against aggro decks. And we also have 4 Sunfalls for our main sweeper of choice. I've gone up to 2 Bays of the Bounding Spring because I can't get enough of this card. I just love it. I love its flexibility and that at its minimum, it is a big blocker or threat. I have a 3rd one of those in the sideboard if we need it for more life gain and just stalling our opponent in general. And I have completely removed Overlord of the Mistmoors, the White Overlord, in favor of just going with 4 Overlord of the Flood Pits. I think the White Overlord is quite good and it's a good threat, but on turn 4, I don't really want to be just making tokens. I want to either be playing Biza and making tokens or countering something, etc. I have not changed the mana base since last time I played this deck. I'm still rocking 4 of the Flood Farm Verge, which is just a great dual land. 3 Meticulous Archives to help enable it. I could go up to 4 of these, but I think 3 is enough given that we have 5 basics. Get Lost is still our removal spell of choice, as well as Elspeth Smite for the little creatures. Overlord of the Flood Pits is great card advantage and a threat in 1. And then I have 4 Jace the Perfected Mind in the sideboard for the graveyard-based decks or other control mirrors, as well as 3 Rest in Peace, which really is just a great answer to any reanimator decks we might face. I also have Lord of the Third Path for artifacts and enchantments, and Tishana's Tidebinder just for an extremely flexible card. So yeah, let's hop into a match. Okay, I would say this is completely unkeepable. This is better. I think I'll put away a Deduce. Sunfall could also be put away here because we will be drawing cards, but I think it's fine. And Demolition Field on top seems good. Can handle this Restless Cottage later if we needed to. Deep Cavern Bat, little annoying. Probably going to take our Elspeth Smite, I would imagine. Yep. But now we get to hold up in No More Lies or Deduce if they don't want to play into our counterspell. I'll be honest, I don't always play Deduce in these decks because it just doesn't excite me so much as a card, but... Alright, thank you for giving me a target for No More Lies. Might regret that if they play a Shielder next turn, except we get another No More Lies, so that feels good. But with Deduce, you know, it's a 4 mana draw too, but I think the great advantage is that you can cast it for 2, so you can hold up No More Lies and Deduce at the same time. Although I do really miss Memory Deluge. Oh, Biza, right on time. I think we just play that right now. Get the life and draw a card. Our curve is feeling nice. We even have 2 Demolition Fields for their 2 cottages. Dread Knight would have been really nice to counter with No More Lies, but oh well. Alright, looks like they'll get our Sunfall, unfortunately. Keep tacking in the air. Getting all our No More Lies. So, I think we chill. If they try to attack with Cottage, I'll use Demolition Field and still be able to hold up No More Lies or Deduce. I mean, maybe I shouldn't attack with Beza there because it's almost pointless given that they're gaining 2 back every turn. Just makes it really slow. Okay, there's a Slasher, so... What do we want to do? Do we want to draw? We can't counter it with No More Lies, but maybe we want to counter the Dread Knight. So let's see if we get a Sunfall here. Alright. They're not going to play Dread Knight, so I think I'll just draw. Tempted to, well. That's a nice card. In that case, what do we do? Deals combat damage, so we could chump with Bezo. We could hold off a turn. Yep, I think I'm going to do that. I want to get this Sunfall to really have maximum effect before we get our other Sunfall back, of course. If they kill Beza here, I might regret this decision. I think we draw a Deduce and see what we get. Okay. So, we can lose a bunch of life, or we can kill the Slasher right now. I don't really want to lose, what, like 11 life right now. You want to play your Dread Knight? Ooh, Shieldred next turn. We don't have enough. It's a bit awkward. We don't have enough to Sunfall right now and counter Shieldred. But we do get Normalize. Alright, I think I'm gonna chill. This is still not gonna hit us, so... Alright, that's fine. They don't want to play Shieldred. I will nuke their cottage. Starting to get that warm, fuzzy feeling of blue-white control that I just love, where you feel a little untouchable sometimes if you have an answer for everything. Obviously, it doesn't always work out like that, but... Geez, and I might just Demolition Field their other cottage, like, right now. Because then we can draw and not worry about it attacking us. They're really holding on to their Dread Knight, which is probably smart by them, because we have so much exiling going on in our deck. The basic and draw. Get a land. So we could Sunfall and not counter the Shieldred, because no more lives won't be enough. Do we take 4 more? Yep. I'm gonna be risky. Could be a bad idea. I'm starting to get a little scared about my life total, but... They're not gonna attack into our anchorage. Good move. They must know we're holding back stuff because they're not playing their big threats. There's Shieldred. Alright, I'm not gonna counter it, I'm just gonna Sunfall. Could draw with 3 steps ahead here, but... Don't feel a huge need to do that. Take 2 from the Shieldred. I mean, I'm actually really glad I didn't, because we would have taken a bunch more damage. Fortunately, not an untapped land there 3 steps ahead, but... So, this Dread Knight, if they cast it, gets to stick around. They do know about our exiling if they do end up putting it down, so... Okay, that's a little bit unfortunate. Kind of forces our hand. Ooh, give me something to counter? Yes, that's amazing. I love that. I feel a little better about using Sunfall now. Life total, it's getting down there, but... We do this, and I think we just need to hold open 3 steps ahead. We could attack here with our 4/4 or an anchorage, but... Yeah, I guess we counter this. Maybe not the... Jesus. Chillax, my dude. Ooh. I love an Overlord. See what we draw. Okay. Yeah, I think I'll drop Demolition Field. And just hang out. We can draw cards with Spellgyre. We can smite their Dread Knight if they decide to attack with it. This is what I was worried about with discarding that Demolition Field. but we do have some blockers, so could draw with Spelljire, but I'm worried we might need the counter magic, and I kind of want to start dealing some damage. That's great. Get Lost can take care of the cottage. Yep, let's just swing in. See what we get. Exercise and another demolition field. Okay. Yep. I'm gonna drop exercise. Sorry, new card. This is blocking creature too. So that feels pretty good. Not sure if they knew that. I'm not sure I knew that actually, but get demolition field down, and I think we're pretty untouchable at this point. I don't think they're gonna have a Cavern of Souls to make things uncounterable. Probably use Get Lost on this. We might need to counter something a little beefier. And I'm just going to use Demolition Field now while we have the untapped lands. Really just clean them out. Make them rely on their top decks. Yes, I will gladly search, and I will draw 2. Alright, I want to be wary of our library size, but I really don't think we want lockdown there. Get Lost is good. Sure. Take a land. Yep, and now we just want to hold open 3 steps ahead for whatever they draw. Get Beza, very nice. Not going to cast it right now, though. They are dead next turn, so... Bang, boom. Very good. You're right. I mean, I honestly don't know if there's much we want to sideboard. Maybe we could go to their lockdown, and I think Beza's pretty good. So, got rid of an Overlord. The thing with lockdown is it doesn't deal with the unstoppable slasher. Get rid of exercise, I guess. Alright. Yep. Seems good to me. We need an untapped land for Normalize or Deduce. They might have Deep Cavern bad on turn 2, which they probably will. Okay, it's not a land, so that's a little scary. Dread Knight. Ooh. Alright. At least we can Deduce next turn if we don't draw land, because they're going to be getting value. Yep, I think we have to do this. Oh, no. That is brutal. Get rid of Spelljire. If they drop a shield Dread Knight now, that's pretty much this game. Can we survive? Alright, there's the land. Now, what do we need to do? Play an Overlord, but that'll take a lot of damage from Shieldred. We need to get Beza going. Ugh. It's bad. Being on the draw against Shieldred is a familiar bad feeling. Alright. Maybe that was dumb of me. I think we're just dead, actually, so I needed to draw. Yeah, what are we going to? We're just dead next turn if we don't get to cast Beza. Don't think that saves us. They can attack with Cottage. So a swift loss here in game 2. Oh, if they don't attack with Cottage, I will be... Wow. Oh, they can still do it? No? Okay. Alright, we need an untapped land for Beza. all that's gonna save us. Ah, that is unfortunate. Yeah. All right. Let's see. Get out of here. Go to game 3 right away. What is happening with the user interface nowadays? Jesus. Anything we want to change? Maybe a tide binder instead of a lockdown. Alright. Now the real test. I guess I should have mulliganed that last game, but we did not. Alright. Yep. Seems pretty good. Let's surveil. I think a land is fine because we're probably going to be discarding one with Overlord. We just want to have no more lives online. Get a bat or a Dread Knight. I like that. I'm going to hold open no more lives because we don't really have removal for their turn 3 play. Like that. Oof. Love to counter a Dread Knight with no more lives because it exiles it. What does Beza do for us? Just draws a card. I think I'm going to get Overlord down. If they play Shieldred, it will be a bit of a struggle, but... Not getting... I guess we could discard a Verge. Not getting the removal we need. But we do have Demolition Field. Beza can buy us some time. Nothing. That's lucky. Beza. I think if we attack with Anchorage, they'll probably just kill it. I'm just gonna chill. Maybe I should be more aggressive here, but I don't really know what's going on with their hand. Oh, maybe they have Terrace Under they could? I just am wanting to Demolition Field their cottage here. Okay. They're scared of a no more lies with their Dread Knight. They are really playing around that no more lies here. Get the cottage out of the way. We're not under any pressure, so that's nice. Would love a counterspell or removal to make me feel safe and warm. That is one of those things. They Fountain Port, and what do they have in hand? They have 5. So yeah, Beza is... I think let's just get it down. It'll probably just die, right? But need to do something, I think. Okay, Spelljar is nice. Can hold open in it next turn. And hopefully our Overlord gets to become a creature. There's Go for the Throat. Had to get it out of their hand at some point. Just wish Beza was... Maybe I should have waited on the Beza, but... There we... Okay, there's Terrace Under. Yep. That's a bit of a bummer. We're kind of running out of stuff to do. Get Lost in Dread Knight. Not the best of friends. Oh. Just a little late there, no more lies. Just a bit late. Alright, I'm just gonna chill. And try to counter things. Probably drawing with Spelljire if they don't give us anything to counter. Take 3. Okay. Like, this could take care of a Shieldred, but we need cards, right? Another base is good. Even though it doesn't get us too much value. Okay. Oh yeah, Bridge lands coming in hot. Let's lock down this Dread Knight, I think. Hold up counter magic. And if they have another Terra Thunder, I'd be perfectly happy if they used it on our lockdown. Alright, we're slowly getting there. Duress. Alright. Probably taking Get Lost here, which is a shame. It makes me feel a little exposed. Because they can play around No More Lies. Like that. Okay. Yeah, Glissa can kill the lockdown, which is not great. So we can make a chump blocker here. Sunfall's nice. Could play Beza, but it doesn't. It just gains us life. And we want to be able to sacrifice our 1/1 to Fountain Port. So that's 3 and hold up. Okay, yeah, and hold up No More Lies. So we can actually attack with Anchorage here, I think. And if Glissa does get through, if they can kill this 1/1, they get lockdown back, then we do have Sunfall. So I think I want to get in there with our Anchorage. They go to 16. They do not cut down our 1/1, so that's nice. Okay. I will jump. And I will sacrifice a token. Pretty nice Fountain Port action right now. Card is probably one of the best rare lands that's been printed in a while. And we can get Lost Glissa if we don't want to use Sunfall. Ooh. Oh, they just play this into our No More Lies? I could have just countered it there, but I'm gonna Sunfall. And if they try to, like, go for the throw own Aquazots, I'll counter it with No More Lies. So either way, I guess we use multiple cards here, but this feels pretty good, I must say. Yeah, looks like they have a go for the throat. Perhaps. Their Triumph. Nice, they take 3. Yeah, let's do this. Sunfall doing a lot of work right now. That is really good for us. And then we get to deduce or get lost. With Beza coming in as a threat, even though it won't gain us any value, really. Okay. Whew. Alright, we are on the draw, and seems like a pretty good opener. Nothing much to do besides deduce, but go play a tap land here and see what our opponent's up to. We'll have 3 steps ahead online next turn, and they're not going to do anything, so we will definitely draw. Okay. Possibly Esper. Let's hold up 3 steps ahead and just chill. I think in this case, I'm just going to hang out until I know what they're doing and keep drawing cards. Smite seems like it might not do anything. Same with Lockdown. Yeah, I think I can get rid of Smite here. They are chilling. I mean, I guess this could be a control mirror. See if they want to counter or deduce. Nope, we get third deduce and another smite. Jesus. Alright, it's feeling like a bit of a standoff right now. Oh, they miss a land drop. Let's deduce even more. Nice land. Let's just draw all the cards, I say. Verge is good. I think I'm fine discarding a land here. Oh, they're gonna do something? They have not done anything. Their own 3 steps ahead. Yep. I still don't really know what they're doing, so I'm just gonna let them draw. I see. Oculus. In that case, when we sideboard, Rest in Peace will probably be pretty good. I think I'm gonna try and counter this. Make them fight over it a bit. Could even use 2-3 steps ahead to really stick it to them. But also Elspeth Smite does kill this. Oh no, it doesn't kill this thing. I thought this was a 5-3, but I'm thinking of the Overlord, the blue Overlord. Alright. I mean, I think this is their main game plan, so I want to get their counter spells out of their hand. There we go. There's the Oculus. Can we get a Sunfall? No. I think I'm going to try to draw for one right now. While they're tapped out, especially out of blue mana. Overlord is good. Let's get that down. Can trade with the Oculus if it survives. Discard a tap land and see what they do. We're tapped out, so maybe I shouldn't have tapped out unless left Spellgyre open, but I haven't encountered an Esper version of this deck they're playing. I've just encountered AZORIUS versions. Kind of just an evolution of the classic mono blue Haughty Djinn deck that's been in standard for quite a long time. Wow, rotation just... the 3-year rotation is kind of trippy. Some of these cards have just been, like, hanging out for years. Shieldred is well past its due, I would say. Okay, they're going to attack. I think I'm down to trade here. I might have some sort of pump, so maybe I should have tried to chump the face down card. Oh, okay. They discard another Oculus. Get Lost is nice. We can do this all at instant speed, so they probably have more counter magic when I... Malcolm, okay. Alright, in that case, I'm just going to do this now. We don't have a sweeper. We do have temporary lockdown, I'm realizing, but... Oh, I wanted to do more things there. I guess lockdown won't hit these if they turn them face up. So let's try and kill the Oculus, I think. They 3 steps. Okay, awesome. They might be able to reanimate it again, but we have to get their reanimator spells out of their hand. Holding open Spellgyre here. Yep, looks like they have another reanimator spell, so I'm gonna try and fight over it. Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah, let's do that. That feels good. I think lockdown will hit these. I mean, maybe I'm just completely wrong. I guess we're about to find out. Is their mana value 0? It is. Okay, great. Oh, and we can see what they were. So they weren't creatures. I wonder if they were higher mana costs, would that still have worked? So what are we doing? We could attack with Anchorage. They're not going to have anything attacking us, so Spelljar seems good. You could also make a Fountain Port token, but Anchorage accomplishes the same thing and deals 2. Except it looks like they're going to kill it. Oh, maybe. You gotta kill it before it attacks, friend. Hey. Well, thanks for giving me the map token. That's very much appreciated. Here we go again. Hornlock Whale might be useful. Spelljar, I think we'll probably try and draw the Fountain Port, so let's just chill for the moment. That feels actually pretty good to counter, I think. Because they get so much value off of that card. Fills their graveyard more, and they could, then they get a body. So, let's try and use Hornlock Whale here. And Smite. Not sure what's causing the stick here in their hand, but okay, that's great. Works. It was an Anchorage. Alright, cool. I mean, okay, Sunfall is nice to have. I think we'll probably want to Hornlock Whale. They might have a kill spell, so I don't really want to throw away another Anchorage. I want to get down the Whale or draw with Fountain Port here. Or do I want to get down the Whale if we're going to Sunfall this Oculus? That's interesting. Alright, let's draw. If they counter our Sunfall, I will be sad. Nice. Oh yeah, that's good. They still have 2 Oculuses in the graveyard. But now they don't have enough cards to cast another one. Still haven't seen any Haughty Djinns. And Fountain Port, or let's swing with Anchorage. I'm scared it's gonna die, but... Oh. Ah. That's a shame. Maybe I shouldn't have waited, because I feel like I kind of knew they had a kill spell in hand. But such is life. Just get down a Hornlock Whale so it's untapped in case, I don't know, maybe they can flash in something. And probably just drawing with Fountain Port again. They fill their yard. No Haughty Djinns to be seen. Okay, they're going to kill our Whale. Nice knowing you, Whale. They have to tap out. Just gonna Fountain Port. Might as well do it now. That's nice. I mean, they're using all their... This could kill Planeswalkers too, and they're using all of these on our other stuff. Sweet. Okay, let's slam this Eternal Wanderer. And not going to activate our 2/2 here because I want to probably make a 1/1 with Fountain Port. Okay, that is going to do it for them. Wow. Rest in peace. Come here. Lockdown can take care of the pranksters, but I don't think it's a move. I think Jace, because they're self-milling a lot, actually. Jace could be pretty sweet here. I think Exercise can probably go down a Beza, go down Elspeth Smite. Alright, I got rid of Hornlock Whale. Let's try it out. Game 2. No lands. Mini lands. Not ideal. But we do have these two cards, which are cards that I like. Oh my god, I mean, they could just have a turn 2 Oculus. Feels kind of gross. Jesus. That is pretty crazy. We gotta kill it right away. That is wild. I mean, and we don't have our rest in pieces, so... Take 2. Hope to no more lies something next turn. Please. Wow. I regret removing temporary lockdown. We try again? This is crazy. They've had 3... Oh, so dirty. We're like just pretty much just dead, I guess. Even if we get a Sunfall. Gonna try and draw. Please get us. Take 9. They didn't use their map tokens, which might have been lethal here, so could buy us a little more time. But if we get a Sunfall, of course, they'll probably just have a counterspell for it. My god, we did not get to do anything. Oof. Alright, lockdown, get back in here, please. And I'm going to get rid of the Eternal Wanderer. An Overlord and a Beza can all go. Wow, that deck is very fast when it works. It's a good hand. We have Jace. Gonna play the tap land. If we draw all our Seachrome coasts, I will regret that decision, but I just want to have everything untapped on curve. Let's get this down while I can't counter it. Could hold open our No More Lies here, but that feels a little too defensive for me. Can't play an Oculus if they play a... we still haven't had our Rest in Pieces in hand. Yeah, I think Spellgyre can go. Spellgyre we could hold up next turn, but 3 steps ahead is just a little more flexible, so... Alright, I'm feeling good about our setup. I think now we just deduce and No More Lies, and then if they tap out, we'll try and Jace. Ooh, this feels pretty good to No More Lies. Seeing as that card is a 2-for-1. Have Get Lost. I feel a lot better about our position than last game. And then their turn 2 Oculus. Let's try and deduce. Ooh, there's no stick. Great to know. Jace probably still just dies if we get it down, so I think we'll hold open 3 steps ahead here. Overlord is going to become a threat soon. Now, without their self-mill, because we countered their Picklock Prankster, their Oculus's Urge, I think could amount worse. Or, I mean, they just can't cast it this early, so... Nice, land is good. Although lockdown is not ideal. I think we keep chilling. They have to deal with our Overlords. It'll probably get to eat a, the removal spell that they're about to use. The End. I don't really want them to do that. I think I'm gonna... Oh, this is kind of brutal. We gotta copy our Overlord here. God, I love 3 steps ahead. It's the best. Let's get rid of a lockdown. Now they have 2 5/3s to deal with. We have multiple Jaces. you're gonna use a kill spell, you gotta do it before I attack. Before we draw 4. Don't even know what to discard. Lockdown is not doing anything. Deduce. Alright, we drew too many cards, but... Well, in that case, I think we try to get Jace down because we're gonna have to discard anyways. Hold open No More Lies and probably discard another Deduce here, I guess, because we're just drawing... Oh, okay. Well, didn't stick around. Here's my current AZORIUS control deck, and this deck is really fun. I think it has a lot of legs. Kind of feels like it has answers for everything. Thanks so much for watching this video. I really appreciate you stopping by my channel. I'm trying to post every day right now, so I will see you in the next video.